When you look at this fight compared to Mayweather-Pacquiao, on Mayweather-Pacquiao you had 5+ years of people saying, this is going to be a great fight, this is going to be a great fight. This one did not have that long build-up. So why do you think this one has taken off so significantly when, you know, most of the media is the fight is going to be a blowout and Floyd would win big? And yet this fight is still taking off and on pace, as you said, to surpass Pacquiao.
Well, because, again, I think the general interest from just the casual fan who are very excited about this event coming together, that's what makes this massive. You know, just not only in the U.S., but just the international exposure alone. This thing is taking off, and it's just going at a rate that right now I wouldn't be surprised what happens, you know, because again, you know, you have the two guys that are coming together, and the fight itself, you know, both guys are looking to knock each other out. I believe Conor McGregor when he says that he's looking to come knock Floyd out in the first 4 rounds. I believe him. I mean, he hadn't shown me anything to think anything different. In Floyd's case, it's a little different because Floyd don't normally predict fights, and he, you know, he just goes and kind of does his thing. I think that there have been, especially a lot of things that have happened recently. I think Floyd really wants to get this guy out of here. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. I think that you're going to see more aggressive Floyd Mayweather in this fight. Conor said that he's going to come forward. I know what Floyd's going to do. And that's another reason why that, you know, I petitioned the commission for the 8-ounce gloves. You know, fighting it potentially, if the commission approves it, fighting in smaller gloves, it increases the probability of somebody getting knocked out.
Now, you talk about the appeal to the casual fan. What about the hardcore fans of each sport? The ones that have been a little bit outspoken and say, "Oh, this is a circus. This is not a real fight." How do you address those fans?
Well, again, we appreciate all the fans. We don't never ever want to turn our back on anyone or say anything about the, you know. But again, the hardcore fans. That's the reason why that our sport isn't where football and basketball is, because we stay in our own little box. And you know, it's like, you tell me what's wrong with these two guys fighting. If you don't want to watch it, don't buy it. It's simple as that. But you can't be mad and going out there like some media members and promoting, oh, this is why you shouldn't buy the fight and this and that. Mind your fucking business. You know? It's like, do your job, cover the sport, and obviously you have to give your opinion, which we understand that. But it's like, we don't see you saying nothing else about anybody else's events and this and that. We know what it's about. We know what this is about. You know? And it's like, okay, but one thing's for sure, you're not going to stop this event. The fans demanded this event, and this is what they're going to get. We didn't ask for this. We didn't ask for this. Social media was on fire because these two guys are going at it. Did we happen to miss the world tour? Did we see the record amount of fans that came out to support a world tour? You kidding me?
Do you foresee them at all going no on the 8-ounce? You both want it, and why do you think in their minds? Let's say they said no, we're going to stay. What would be a reason that would really make you upset if they gave it back, if they don't approve it?
Well, one, we're not going to get upset at anything. I personally, and Floyd included, we have a great deal of respect for the best commission in all of the sport, and that's the Nevada Athletic State Commission. I'm very confident they will make a decision based on the best interests of the fans, the commission, the fighters. You know, both fighters have agreed that this is what they want, and again, this is something that's unprecedented. So they have to rule on that, and we're going to present our case on the 16th, and we'll go from there. We're hoping that they approve it. Again, I think that if the 8-ounce gloves are approved, I think it increases the probability of someone getting knocked out. That's my take on it.
Whose idea was it originally to go to the 8-ounce?
Floyd put it out there. I didn't think of this. He put it out there on social media. He didn't say nothing to me about it. I had to read it. I was like, oh, okay.
What do you think his logic is? I mean, that would seem to favor Conor, the knockout artist, versus the defensive fighter.
Yeah, you guys don't know nothing about Floyd. Y'all got this. All these descriptions I see of him running around the ring scared. Y'all need to come down here and watch him box. Y'all need to come down because that's not the same guy. It's like I think the fights kind of dictate the way things go. The opponents. You know what I'm saying? It's like Floyd is a dog. Floyd is a dog when it comes to getting in there. If he needs to go in his bag of tricks, he can do all of that and some. You know, he unfortunately in a lot of cases over the years, you know, he has naturally small hands, so that's been a problem. You know, and I tell you what, if that man wouldn't have had hand problems, I'm telling you, all these guys around here that from any of these weight classes, 60, all that. He stopped all those guys because with his skill set. If his hands have obviously gotten better over the years, that's why he's had to take a lot of time off, and you know he has a hand therapist, and you know, but he just has naturally small hands, you know. But you know he comes in with a mentality of obviously wanting to give the fans the best performance possible. Sometimes that hadn't worked out. But again, what he's been able to go out there and do is being, in my eyes, the best ever to do it. Dominate his competition, any and everybody that we put in front of him, and made very, very good fighters look average.